And we can, number two, be confident that the Lord will lead us as we're faithful to Him. But thirdly, we need to be giving priority to God's Word. In verses 26 through 60, now the scene shifts from the well to Rebekah's house, where her brother Laban is. And the servant comes there, and again, there are some more cultural customs that would happen. And during those times, they were going to prepare a meal for him. And he says, wait, I thank you for preparing this meal. But before we eat, I want to deal with the business that we have, that the reason why I'm here. So he asked for the hospitality to be delayed. And notice in verse 35, he gives a speech. In verses 35 down through verse 45, we won't read all 10 verses, but he gives a speech here that he simply says, verse 35, the Lord has blessed my master greatly, and he's become great, and he has been given flocks and herds and silver and gold and male and female servants and camels and donkeys, again just showing his wealth. And Sarah, my master's wife, bore a son to my master when she was old, and to him he was given all he has. Now my master has made me swearing, you shall not take away from my son from the daughters of the Canaanites in whose land I dwell, but you shall go to my father's house and to my family and take away from my son. So he first reminds of the blessings that Abraham had, and they were great, and how his wealth was measured. He was measured this way, through his possessions and what he had. And he was very, very wealthy. And he had an inheritance for his only son Isaac, where he was going to pass it on. And he had to take an oath to go back to the home country. Was the third part, as we've already seen. And in verse 40, he tells Laban, look, even God guided me and provided providentially through the angel of the Lord, who was probably Christ, to help me through this. And I prayed specifically that God would send me someone in a specific way, and God sent me directly to Rebekah, and she answered the prayer. So now I'm asking you to release your daughter to Isaac. He in essence asks Laban. Imagine the boldness of this man. And again, I'm glad our cultures aren't this way. If someone came to me, to my house, and says, hey, it's God's will for my son, or in this case, my boss's son, to marry your daughter, so I'm going to take your daughter with me back, because we believe this is God's will. You know what I'd say to him? There's the door, go. I'll be kind, but you're out. Alyssa and I have a very good agreement. 45, is that where we're at now? Age 45. She's going to get married. And I know she's not going to keep up that agreement, but I ain't supposed to. Maybe I should be one of these weirdos like that. Yeah, it's a joke. What was that? It used to be higher. It used to be 55. See, she's going to pay for my retirement. I've got it all worked out. I know it's not. And I'm glad it's not going to work that way. Quite frankly, as much as I tease and joke about it, there will come a day where God will direct someone to you, whom God has directed, that she'll also have to lead and cleave, as I did. And that's a good, godly, wonderful thing. And when that day comes, it'll be difficult, and it will not be fun on a human level, but on a certain level, it's going to be great. But I still like the 45 thing, even though it's not going to work. But it's worth a shot. And I'm glad culturally things aren't that way anymore. Honestly, I have a hard enough time choosing my shirt in the morning. I don't want to choose a mate for my children. And I'm glad I don't have to. But we see, though, here through this, God's miraculous hand of leading, His miraculous hand of providence. Only God could have done this. And this isn't much different than a lot of the other historical things that we see in Scripture. Even things that we've already seen in the book of Genesis that we've been studying. Noah, go and build a monster ship. Yes, I know it hasn't rained, but I'm going to flood the world. Abraham obeyed. God was faithful. We see it once again here with the servant who grew up seeing Abraham, who grew up seeing Abraham always followed the Lord. Sure, he had his problems, but he constantly saw him coming back and following the Lord. And so I think we can assume from this that the servant was a believer as well, and from his praying and what he was doing. And here he is, he's trusting.